Okay, this is now still part of the last week here. This one is a complex question, and you all are going to see me kind of scroll through it because it was kind of long and drawn out. I had to get as much background information for you all as possible. Okay, so again, let's get the disclaimer out of the way. This is not legal advice. This is not medical advice. This is not your Ann Landers giving you a hug. You want all that, you find Ann Landers and get your hug. You want legal advice, you find you an attorney. You want medical advice, you probably need to go see a shrink anyways. This is out of California, so we'll go ahead and jump into this one. It is basically, she's dealing with a lot of drama with the guy that she's dealing with. And say, Dear Sher, the guy I've been dealing with is basically upset with me because I had him locked up. We have had an on-again, off-again relationship, and his family is upset with me and has been telling him that I have been assassinating his character on Facebook while he was put away, and that he saw me talking to another person. So as we've been talking about it, he has basically compared me to other females and has said that I'm no better than any other female in his life. Now, mind you, this person has 4 children by 3 different women, no job, no car, nowhere to live, and a history of domestic violence. And she gave him a chance. Sign, what am I to do? Boo, you need to move. No, really, guys, we're going to get serious for a minute. Domestic violence is really nothing to play with. Whenever you find yourself in that situation, please understand that if he hits you once, he's going to hit you again, and he's going to hit you again. Love is not that blinding, and I want people to stop confusing what they thought was love as to why they were getting their ass whooped. I've never been hit. Maybe almost, but never been hit. I mean, I don't know what it feels like to be in that situation. However, statistics have shown if he hits you once, he will hit you again. If he raises his hand to hit you, eventually he's going to hit you. So if you're in that situation, there is no love strong enough. You need to get that man some help and get out. And if you have any kids involved, get your kids out and save your life. Because the kids will not be taken care of if he loves you to death and you're gone to see Jesus and he's in the pokey. Now, again, with all seriousness, and there are counseling services for people who have been involved in domestic disputes and situations such as those. So I strongly suggest that you do seek some type of medical advice from a counselor who can help you work through this, because it might even take some years for you to surpass what you have gone through with this person, even if it was a short amount of time. I mean, you just never know what scenario will have an impact on your life and how strong of an impact it's going to have on your life. However, let's get down to the fact that you gave this man a chance. Girl, what in the world? Why? How? When? Are you okay? Are you on the crack? Please let me know you're on the crack. You could have signed this sign, a recovering crack addict, or just started using the crack, or, I need to know, because I understand giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, giving people second chances, but if he's had a history of domestic violence before, what made you thought that he wasn't going to hit you? And if he has no job, how is he supporting these 4 kids by these 3 different stupid women? And again, no job, no house, so he's pretty much probably living with his mama or a relative. No job, no car, so basically you telling me that whenever y'all went out, you're footing the bill, which is fine. Ladies, it's okay to pick up the bill. I pick up the bill every once in a while when me and my husband go out. I did that when we were dating. That's just part of life. So, it's okay for you to pick up the bill, but not all the time. He needs to be picking up the bill. And, again, his family is telling him that you're assassinating his character on Facebook. First of all, why are they enablers and letting him walk around here making all these kids, for one, that he cannot take care of, 2, assassinate his character? He better be glad you didn't assassinate his ass. he hit you. I really don't see any. He has no grounds. Get somewhere and sit down with your punk ass, because you hitting off on these women and these family members that are protecting him. When he runs out of women to hit, you wait. He gonna be hitting y'all asses next. So get somewhere and sit down and get yourself some help, because obviously, you know, this is something that he has picked up within his family line. I mean, domestic violence, yes, I know, I understand some people can't control their anger and they do things in a fit of rage. But this person has this as a learned behavior. So therefore, if he does not get some help, he's going to end up hurting somebody, or someone's going to hurt him. Because you just cannot put your hands on anybody. Regardless of what you do, you need to know that if that person doesn't get you, somebody else may get you. So running around hitting off on women. Now, if she hits you first, I'm not saying I condone domestic violence. But ladies, I need y'all to understand. If you gonna jump up at a man, you better be ready to fight like one. I'm not condoning men putting their hands on women. However, if you jump up in a dude's face, point your little finger all in his little forehead like, you know, when he sock you in your eye, go get you a raw steak, put it over your eye, and shut the hell up, because you deserved it. That's just like any bitch you encounter. If you all up in her face with your finger and pointing it all up in her face, and you doing this and this and this, you probably gonna get dropped right there in the street. So why should a man be any different? Why should he have to restrain his feelings because you all up in his face and he trying to tell you to back up off him? But when you hit him, you hit him. And where I'm from, a hit constitutes a fight. So, girlfriend, please pack your shit, move away from this person and his family. Get yourself a pack of restraining orders. Yeah, you need to go to the magistrate's office, tell them I need a pack of restraining orders, and start just getting yourself away from his family, because obviously his family is allowing this to happen, and nobody deserves to be hit, no matter what that's going on. And if they don't get him some help, they are just as guilty as him hitting you. So again, I just say get the hell on and stop picking up scallywags. You two, I mean, women, please know your worth. Understand what you're worth. Know what you're dealing with. And if you don't have a man, it's okay. You don't need a man if he's going to be whooping your ass. That's just how I feel about that.